Hello everybody, it's Tidy1 here. In today's video, I'm gonna read you a list, do my game console list reading review, and this is gonna be for my Sega Genesis games, that I have and own. I'm gonna do a list reading reveal of them, and then a list reading of them. I wrote them on a piece of paper, the ones I have. And then I'm gonna do a gaming reveal of them for a separate video. So I'm just basically what I'm doing is just basically explaining to you what I have, and things. And then I'll show you guys, do a reveal with them, and then explain some of those games to you guys and that type of concept and things. So, alright. So I gotta say, Sega Genesis is one of my favorite game consoles, and it's kind of the first game console I ever got, and at the time and stuff. So, because I always wanted when I was young, I wanted a video game console, and sure enough, that was my first game console, and it was actually given to me, I think, from a family member, and he didn't really have much use for it, or hardly, so he just kind of gave it to me, and that was kind of my first game console. And I just started, and I had like a small majority of the games, so I really kind of found majority of the games I wanted for that on my own. So I'm gonna read them off and go from there. So here we go. Oops, sorry, didn't mean to shake and bake it. Okay. I'm pretty much just going to write them down. I pretty much wrote them down, like, I didn't really write them in order. I just kind of wrote them down as the list, as I had the list. So I got Sonic the Hedgehog, Sonic the Hedgehog 2, Sonic the Hedgehog 3, Streets of Rage 2, Streets of Rage 3, Mortal Kombat 1, Mortal Kombat 2, Mortal Kombat 3 Ultimate, Power Rangers, and this is the Mighty Morphin fighting game that they had, where you could play as a Green Ranger and you could fight with the Power Rangers and even the Megazord battles as well. That's what that is. And then I have Power Rangers, the movie video game where it's based off of the movie. X-Men, Spider-Man, Superman, NBA Jam, Madden 99, Ghostbusters, Batman, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Triple Play Baseball 96, Lethal Enforcers 2, Primal Rage, Desert Strike, Jungle Strike, Urban Strike, all the helicopter shooter games there. I actually kind of enjoyed those types of games, especially some of those helicopter ones. Those are actually kind of I think those are kind of cool games. Whenever I was trying to find games and stuff. Sunset Riders, Incredible Hulk, Captain America and the Avengers, Wolverine, Antimedium Rage, Punisher, Spider-Man 2. So I had quite a cool collection when it comes to the Marvel games, and some DC. Justice League Task Force. That one was actually kind of a fun little fighting game there. Miss Pac-Man and Mr. Pac-Man. So there's a little bit of both of those. Dragon Ball Z's Shin Budokai. That one is a Japanese import game. I have a few. I only have a few Japanese imports in here. I don't have a lot because whenever I was trying to find stuff like that, I couldn't figure out what all they had. But when I seen the Dragon Ball Z Shin Budokai, I wanted a Dragon Ball Z game in there and stuff, because I was trying to figure out if they made Dragon Ball Z games, for Sega Genesis and Super and stuff. So, and that was the one I found. So Dragon Ball Z's Shin Budokai, Golden Axe 2, Mega Man 2, Altered Beast, Ninja Gaiden 2, Ninja Gaiden 3, and those are the old Ninja Gaiden games for Sega Genesis, not the ones that we had for or old, not the ones that we had for like the original Xbox, and they came out for the 360, and now they kind of remastered them for the Xbox One now, so kind of cool. NHL 95, Scooby-Doo Mystery, Tom and Jerry, Looney Tunes, Castlevania Bloodlines, Mercs, Alien vs. Predator, Pac-Man Mania. Okay. We've got Musha, Flintstones, Batman Returns, there's a couple of Batman games, Dick Tracy, Samurai Showdown, Mazen Saga Mutant Fighter, Skeleton Crew, Chakin the Forever Man, Jewel Master, Afterburner 2, Altered Beasts 2, and from what I understand, a lot of people didn't really care too much for the second one, I was told. I've heard there was a lot of letdown with it, and didn't understand why whenever I got it. I mean, I've played it and didn't really have any issue with it, but I've learned that there's a lot of hate with it. So, The Mask, Gunstar Heroes, Ghosts and Ghouls, and the last game, Strider. Those are my Sega Genesis games. If you're wondering how many there are in there, I think I collected around 108 games of the Sega Genesis. There is still more Sega Genesis games I am on the hunt for. I haven't gotten yet, so I haven't really looked into like what I want. And there are some ones I'm on the hunt for, that some new ones to go in that collection and stuff. So I haven't really took the time to look at that yet, but that is my Sega Genesis collection list, and those are is what I own and stuff. I will definitely do I'm definitely going to do a gaming reveal of the Sega Genesis games as well, so there'll be that. It's just, I don't feel like pulling them off the shelf right now and like dragging them all out and like stacking them. And well, I don't know if I want to stack them, but like, well, have them all stacked out and everything. So, but I think probably later on, maybe at some point, maybe for my next video, I'll have them like set out and get them ready for the next video and stuff, and have them set ready for that, so I can do the gaming reveal for them. That way, they're already ready for a video. So, but while we're on the topic, while I talked about the Sega Genesis games and stuff, I might talk a little bit about Sega Genesis a little bit in this video to kind of explain some games and stuff. I think my favorite games out of here. There's a lot of good ones here. The Mortal Kombat ones I love the most. I can't tell you how many times I've played the hell out of all three of those. So, Streets of Rage was pretty good. Sonic the Hedgehog, between Sonic the Hedgehog and Mortal Kombat games, I think I've played those. I've played all the games, but when it comes to Sonic and the Mortal Kombat ones for that console, I think I played those a lot. Mega Man, I think, was probably a third option there. And see at the time, whenever it wasn't. I didn't really care too much for Mega Man at the time, and it wasn't that I hated the character. I just didn't really get into him. And then I started playing a bunch of different like Mega Man games, kind of exploring his different games and stuff. And sure enough, later I ended up liking the character and stuff, and everything. He's kind of similar to like a Iron Man-ish like character, or Cyborg type, similar to character, because his cannon that he can shoot out and everything. It kind of reminds me of Iron Man's impulse blasters, or Cyborg's cannon he shoots out. So, what else do I like in here? I've played a lot of the like the Marvel like fighting games and some of the standalone like arcade adventure ones. Those ones I really kind of enjoyed too. And the Superman and Batman ones, and the Justice League one, I enjoyed those. The Justice League Task Force one is basically a fight. Is basically a pretty cool. It's basically it's kind of before your Injustice like game really. But the characters that are in this are Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, Flash. I think Green Lantern's in there. Green Arrow. I know Green Arrow's in there. And I'm trying to think who else is in there. I want to say Shazam, but I don't know if that's the right one. I know there's like 6 characters right now, but I think if I remember correctly, whenever I played that game, I think there was a couple. I think Martian Manhunter and Aquaman were both in there too, but I'm not 100% sure if they were in there or not. And I thought maybe Black Canary was in there too. It's been a while since I played the Task Force one, so. I know my dad actually liked to play Sega Genesis a little bit, and his favorite ones were like the Pac-Man ones and stuff, so. Mainly the Pac-Man. Yeah, mainly the Pac-Man ones. We seem to enjoy the Ghostbusters platform game. So about those ones I think he played out of. Any of the other ones he wasn't really too big into because like those ones he wasn't really the greatest at. But yeah. So those are actually probably one of my favorite ones I like to play in here. But they're all pretty good games. I've played literally all of them. And it's just when I would play the Sega, those would be the normally go-to games I'd play majority of the time. And I did play some of the sports games, but I didn't play the sports games that much for the Sega Genesis, and same with the Super Nintendo. That's just because they were really different back then. They weren't. I mean, I want to say like the mechanics of those games were kind of like really different at the time, like they are now. But yeah. I think this is gonna be it for today's video, guys. Like I said, I am going to do some more list of my games that I own and have. I'm gonna write them down on the list and stuff, name them off to you guys, and then I'll do game reveals for them for a separate video and stuff. So, comment section below and tell me what your favorite Sega Genesis game was, and what your favorite games are, and and some of your good cool memories of those and stuff. Because like, Sega Genesis was my childhood, so it's about all I can tell you guys. Post a comment section below, and if you like this video, hit the like button, and if you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button as always. I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye.